Hello, my name is Emily, and today I'm going to be discussing climate change. It is in fact happening, and disproportionately man-made. Despite the fact that volcanoes emit around 1 billion metric tons of CO2 every year when they erupt, that is nothing compared to the 35 billion metric tons that humans emit every year, according to climate.gov. Another major issue is deforestation, which also emits massive amounts of stored greenhouse gases that trees take in. As we all know, they also emit oxygen, which helps clean the air that we breathe. With less plants collecting CO2, the temps are rising, according to Rainforest Alliance. As you can see here in the US, Europe, and in Asia, the red zones indicate higher temperatures, as well as albedo, which is the sun rays being taken in and absorbed by the Earth rather than bounced back, which also contributes to the global warming aspect, according to carbonbrief.gov. These changes also threaten human life because, again, because of global warming and deforestation, we see more flooding in the UK, especially at the end of 2020. It spiked because it is falling less as snow and more as rain. And deforestation allows water to collect and pool rather than be absorbed by plants that would be there to collect it, according to the UN Environment Program. Another massive change is the Colorado River. It is severely decreased in its reservoir because of the rising temperatures. Snow isn't falling there as often, and the rain is being evaporated more quickly. So with less snow and less water for the reservoir to take in that's being taken by the sun, and rising temperatures melting the snow that is already around there, it is quickly depleting our water supply to both Colorado and surrounding states, which is why so many states are starting to encounter long, more persistent droughts, according to the USGS. When people say that we can't have climate change because there are more extreme snowstorms, that is actually precisely the problem. We are seeing more severe and frequent snowstorms in pretty much every part of the United States: the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, the Southeast, the South, Upper Midwest, and the Northern Plains. Although we did have a spike in the Southeast in the 1960s, we are also starting to see it climb back up in the 2000s and 2010s, especially in the upper Midwest and the South, which is abnormal for these areas because they tend to be warmer. So if you look compared to the 1900s, the South had about 8 snowstorms per year, and now they have around 14 in the 2000s, which is a significant increase. These are my references. And to go back to the timeline, we see this gradual change from the centuries. So I think it would only take 20, 50, less than 100 years, and we have to act pretty quickly. And which is why, what should we do about this? It's difficult to not put politics into this, as it has become a political issue, when we should more be focusing on cutting back our greenhouse gases and emissions and making legislation to tax companies that don't follow these rules, or individuals who want to ship their stuff to China, because China also needs to put these regulations in place.